Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. We're back on to the subject of the 20-year-old kid who has fallen head over heels for a bar girl. Not only a bar girl, but a Pattaya bar girl. So in the last episode, which you should watch, that should be above my head somewhere, if I get this right. I just went over everything that he had written me, and then I responded to him, gave him all my answers, and here's what he wrote. Thank you for replying. I didn't think you would. I try to answer all emails, or at least most of them. Anyway, so let me go on here. I went to Pattaya to do scuba diving, not as a sex tourist. I guess I became one, but with time the abhorrence of Pattaya really set in. Seeing a 400-pound American man going off with a cute barmaid because he has a few dollars, I can see why you resent the place. Honestly, it grinds on you. Well, actually, what I kind of resent has nothing to do with other people. Although, it is kind of funny seeing like some guy that's my age or older running around, with some little 18 or 20-year-old girl who's got a little Hello Kitty shirt on, or Minnie Mouse, with shoes that are like 4 inches high, and bad fashion. She's wearing clothes that like you would laugh at, and he's holding your hand and they're giggling like school kids. Whatever makes you happy, but it is kind of funny. But anyway, what I really resent, and I don't really particularly like about Pattaya, is that everybody gets treated like a tourist, and I don't blame the Thais for that. But when I go there, which I haven't gone in, I don't know when the last time I went, but depending on what you're doing, if you're hanging out on Main Street or somewhere like that, to me it's just hello, where you come from, what your name, how long you stay, Thailand, my name. Pin, I don't know, Anyway, the first girl I met in Pattaya had a boyfriend in America. She came to my hotel room for 2 hours. We did not have sex, only talked and watched videos online. She taught me about Pattaya, but not well enough, obviously. And she shares a bed with 4 girls every night. She remained my friend, and we never had sex, though she worked the bar during the daytime only. Okay, well, there's a mistake right there. You're taking some bar girl. I can understand if you're taking her and you just want some help, but you're taking her and you're not having sex with her, and I'm sure you paid her. Even if it is 1,000 baht, 1,500 baht, which you might not think is that much. If bar girls, here's the thing: don't buck the system. Okay, because when I was younger, I did some things that weren't exactly going with the flow, and it makes things difficult because the bar girls, they think that, hey, I need to work. My job is to go with the guy, have sex with him, take my money, go back, and that's how it works. So when you take her and you go, oh, I just want to be your friend. First of all, that's a complete beta move. You want to talk to her in the bar and say, bye-bye, later. You want to be, an alpha male, you want to be like a man, either don't go with a bar girl, don't go with a prostitute, or if you're going to use them, take them back to your room, knock it out, and get on your way, Okay. Let's see here. I realize I am breaking 2 golden rules. You're breaking a lot more than that, pal. Don't get emotional with bar girls, and don't fall in love in Pattaya. Well, yeah. She spent about 1,000 baht calling me when I had a power cut or left my house. I don't understand that, but I don't know what to think, really. How do you mean that chances are nil I can bring her back? I am British. I can pay for her flight and some time here. It's not that easy, okay? There are criteria that need to be met, and I'm sure from what you've told me, you don't meet them, and neither does she. If I get her pregnant, we get a house and money from the government. However, I would wait. If I get her pregnant, we get a house and money from the government. However, I would rather work in Asia teaching people to dive or do industrial scuba diving. You know, dude, like I told you, don't get her pregnant. That's about the worst thing you can do, okay? I want this girl to get a job in Bangkok serving food or something. I got news for you. She don't care what you want. She's making bank working in Pattaya. At least for a Thai girl, it's decent money. She's not going to go to Bangkok and work for, probably she's uneducated, you know, for 6,000 to 8,000 baht when she's making 30 or 40 or more, you know, doing whatever she's doing. Every night a man tries to take her where she works. I Skype her when she finishes work. I know she hasn't gone with another man thus far. Don't be so sure of it, pal. You know, think about it. You know, some guys don't take all that long, and all it takes is, you know, oh, honey, you know, my battery went dead, and, you know, I'm sorry I don't answer your call, but I you know, when I turn my phone on, I call you right away. Now, you might not have been able to contact her for 30 minutes, but in that 30 minutes, she knocked it out. You know, I mean, so don't be so sure, man. You know, I don't think you know what kind of women you're dealing with here. Let's see. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, and definitely don't get her pregnant, please. Now, the other thing is that, you know, big deal, you're British, you know. Come on, man. Wake up. She told me some men will pay 4,000 to 5,000 baht a night with her, which I don't doubt. Well, let me tell you something. I have seen photos of this girl, and I sure in the hell would not give her 4,000 or 5,000 baht, because I know the kind of girl that, like, if you went into a soapy, you know, scrub and rub, I know what you can get for 4,000 or 5,000 baht. You can get a beautiful girl with great assets. This girl, I'm sorry, you know, Jack, I hate to say it again, but she ain't all that. She's fat. She got tattoos all over. And, you know, when I first saw her picture, I thought, she's a slut, straight up, man. I mean, you can tell. So, man, you know, maybe there are some dummies out there willing to give her 4,000 or 5,000 baht, but, you know, I don't see it. She ain't worth it. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, I paid 3,500 to a travel company for a visa extension. I asked the Thai people about this, and they said it was the correct price. Not messing with you. The price of everything goes way up when you're white. Well, it goes way up when you take it to a travel company because they need to make money. They are sending their people there, standing in line, waiting, putting their papers in, you know, using gas to go to and from or whatever, time walking to the immigration department. You should have just went yourself, 1,900 baht. They nailed you for 1,600 baht. No reason for that, especially when you don't have a job. Yeah, I got that wrong about Cambodia. It's $1 a beer in bars, 50 cents on the side of the road. Well, it ain't $1 a beer in all bars, I'll tell you that right now. Still far cheaper than Thailand. I have not over-tipped in Thailand. Just to clarify, I have returned from Thailand 5 days ago and intend on returning next month. Even if it doesn't last long, I enjoy being with this girl a lot. She also breaks your tattoo rule, having 4 of them. But I also have 4 tattoos, so I can't be judgmental in that regard. Okay, you know, fine. You know, with the tattoos, whatever, big deal. You know, she got tattoos. But seeing that, first, she's a Pattaya bar girl. Second, she's fat and not all that attractive. Third, she's completely on the game. Okay. Fourth, you fell in love with her. And fifth, she's got tattoos. And what was the other thing? Yeah, you got emotional with her. You know, I mean, you're breaking all the rules. And you know, they're rules for a reason. I don't make the rules. Let's just get it. Let's get that straight right away. You know, I am stating the rules, but I don't make them. So you're better to follow the rules, especially as a newbie, until you learn how to. It's just like anything else. You're new, you better follow those rules. It's like boxing. When you learn to box, you learn the basics and you get technically sound. Okay? When you get good, if there are certain things like Ali used to bring his head back, keep his left hand low, things like that. You learn what you can get away with, and you learn what will work. But in this case, you have not even learned the basics, so you're getting knocked the hell out. Simple as that. Now, that's all for right now. Now, the thing is that this gets interesting because he sent me her Facebook account and his Facebook account, and let's just say that he found a few things out during the time I was speaking to him, and this is where it gets pretty hairy. So until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la chok and mai.